Voices get quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of Stirring the Pot. I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf, here with a few of my nearest and dearest, Zach Dow, Ball Nor Inc. in the building.
The brand is back, baby.
The brand is back like it never left. Cowboy Buddha over there with the 10-gallon on.
Here you.
Coach
I
Cole.
thought that was John Wayne. What up, baby?
That's Reginald Wayne. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a full slate for you here on Stirring the Pot. We're going to dig into some football talk, NFL, and if we feel like it, a little bit of college football. Depends on how long we go. We're getting old. We can't stay up like we used to. That being said, let's jump right into it. Kicking things off with the NFL. A little Sunday sauce is what we like to call this segment. We will recap the wildest, most unpredictable moments from Sunday's games. Let's kick things off with Zach. I heard you got something you want to speak with us about.
There's a couple things right off the top of my head. There's 3 teams right now that you just never know what you're going to get. Jacksonville, Atlanta, really 4 teams, the Chargers and Miami. Every week they play, doesn't matter who they play, they're going to show you a completely different squad. It makes it very hard for gamblers out there. But if anyone saw Jacksonville beating the dog out of the Chargers, let me know. You'll get a shot on the pod because it's ridiculous, man. I mean, if anybody saw the Jags losing a 10-point lead to Houston last week, raise your hand. It's unbelievable. And Miami.
Is that really unbelievable?
I don't know, man. You have a good defense, but Miami's dead in the water, and all of a sudden they're on a winning streak, and they got 4 easy games on their schedule. So I'm sure they'll drop 3 of them. But dang, man, it's been a weird year this year.
PJ, I got Texas A&M.
Texas A&M over who?
Is that my PJ?
Over Texas.
No, not that PJ. Not black.
No, that is not Polian.
That ain't Polian. Zach, just so you know, we kick things off with the flavor ladder. I mean, with Sunday sauce. I'm sorry, I switched the word up on you.
No, I forgot what I put.
Yeah, you hit me with your 2-minute roast, but it's all good.
Throw me in there.
Throw you in there on the Sunday sauce. You had Myles Garrett run on sacks.
My bad, guys. Let's talk about Myles Garrett and how badly he needs to get off the Browns. He has 15 sacks in 10 games.
Unbelievable.
He's on pace to shatter the record. I hope he stays healthy so he can do it. I think it's 22 in a season, if I'm correct. 2 games with 4. Yeah, 2 games with 4+ sacks. Dude's unstoppable, man. It has to be so frustrating to ball like that and continue to lose the way they're losing. I know Shador got a shot. We don't really know much of that, little run he had. It was the second half he played. It didn't play too well, but it's hard being thrown in the flames like that. Myles Garrett, though, man, hats off to him. He's a stud. Hope he breaks the record, even though he's an Aggie.
Yeah, but he's also a Texas boy, too. So
I'll take that all day.
And look, it might be a little sus to say this, but have you ever seen that man with his shirt off?
Scary individual. Scary individual.
Suplexing
them 300-pound offensive linemen. Couldn't be me.
Tree trunk, man.
He just doesn't move like a defensive end, man. He's compact, but he's lanky and rangy at the same time. He's super bendy, but stiff at the point of contact. His game is tremendous, man. There's nothing on a football field from the defensive line position that he cannot do.
Wholeheartedly agree. And the man, you gotta throw 3 blockers at him. That's the crazy thing.
And with pass rushers about this point in their career, you start to see a little, not decrease, but just a little lack of production, maybe, especially schematically, maybe facing some more double teams and all the things. But Myles Garrett has been dominant since day one in the league, and teams obviously are game planning for that guy. Not working.
Not at all.
Appreciate you sharing the live there, old Jake. Jake from State Farm.
He's balling.
Is that JB? Jake Badgett?
JBZ. Zach, I hear you want to talk to somebody. Recap something else that happened for our Sunday sauce.
Throw it at me.
Byard. Kevin Byard?
Oh, yeah. He has like 7 picks this year, man. He's playing well for the Chicago Bears.
Ain't he like 35?
He's had, I think, 2 or 3 games with 2+ picks. I'm going to talk about the Bears later, so I'll save it. But yeah, shout out to Kevin Byard. He's having a heck of a year. Yeah, we'll get on the Bears a little bit later.
Gotcha.
The Bears.
Buddha, you got anything wild that happened this Sunday?
You pick up off Zach said the Chargers, and I didn't think the Chargers was going to get beat that bad. I would have thought they was going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not gonna lie, but both teams are so inconsistent. Like 1 minute the Chargers on a 4 or 5 game win streak, and they done dropped a few these past couple weeks. And I definitely didn't see the Jacksonville Jaguars playing the way they playing. They done lost a few games, but like I thought that record would have been way worse than what it is right now. So I mean, they got a winning record, so I didn't think that would have happened at this point of the season, to be honest. And then I didn't think the Panthers would beat the Falcons. I didn't see that coming. That's another wild one for this week. I'd say this past Sunday. And if I was a betting man, I would have betted with the Falcons at home. And I don't know how they dropped that one against the Panthers, but they went in overtime and blew that game. That's another one. And of course, my Giants had the lead against the Packers. We can't never play 4 quarters of football. We get to 3 quarters, and the 4th quarter is always like they never played a down of football. And it makes me sick to watch because I was into that game. I'm like, man, we doing good. The wind helped a lot. We, messed up. We both missed some extra points, and it played a big factor. And Jameis gonna do Jameis thing, man. Oh man, he was playing good, but I feel like that was holding him back, man. And I didn't like that because we know Jameis can sling it. It was one drive he drove him down, feeling they scored when he was just actually throwing the ball. And I don't know. I feel sorry for the Giants. They ain't got nothing going. They didn't play every team they didn't play. It's all been good games, but they don't know how to play 4 quarters of football. And that just comes down to it. They can't play 4 quarters. They good to 3 quarters, and then once that 4th quarter hit, I don't know what disappears. I don't know what happened to them, but they just, I don't know, everything get erased out their mind, and that's trash. They're trash.
I'll tell you one thing you guys do got. I'll tell you something you got. You got a high draft pick coming to a city near you.
You ain't lying. We could use it. We could use it. We could use it.
We beat Buddha over the head enough last week. Let's let him slide this week.
Not real. Hey, Jameis with neighbors would have been magic.
I was giving him a positive.
Most definitely. Oh, another thing. Purdy came back, and the 49ers look like they probably can contend for that division. They might be too far down, but I feel like if they can play on now like the rest of the season like they did this past Sunday, I feel like that'll make that division just a little bit more tougher between the Rams, Seahawks, and the 49ers.
Simmer. Although
I'm not saying
Niners. Although I did pick the Niners to win that division, it's still the Cardinals who some people I know picked to win the division. So let's just simmer down.
Look, man, they call it a hot take for a reason.
Let's just
We tried.
I think since Purdy's came back, I feel like
it's come to my attention. It's come to my attention that our hot takes are cooking ramen noodles for 3 hours instead of 3 minutes.
Hey, some of us also had Denver winning the division as well. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, buddy.
That's all I'm going to say on that. No, Cardinals are trash. And, of course, they beat the Cowboys.
One bright spot has been Jacoby Brissett and Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he broke a record with most completions in the NFL.
He did. That's
in
impressive.
A single game.
That's impressive.
What was it, 42?
Without their best receiver.
No.
I think it was 47.
47.
Damn,
yeah,
47.
Too bad it was in a losing effort. Trey McBride looks great. What's the other receiver's name that stepped up?
Michael
Wilson. Yeah, heck yeah.
Boy, came up
there's just something that we need to talk about. Let's go ahead and get this on the table.
I don't like where this is going.
Josh Allen is really good at the game of football.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's really good.
He is. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I did see somebody on the internet trying to say he was better than Lamar Jackson, and I won't let that slide.
I mean, they're very equal, honestly.
Zach?
They're both very similar. No, what are you talking about?
I'm going to go ahead and defend Zach a little bit here, and it doesn't hurt me. It's facts. Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a more electric quarterback than Josh Allen.
Somebody need to electrocute your ass for that.
Because
I just think they're similar, right?
Guys, Josh Allen's the real deal.
He's
on a shitty offensive football team. Thank God he has James Cook. But then let's move past that. The rest of his teams on offense is not very good.
But when you think about it, it's the same offense. You got a good running back, Ravens, Bills, quarterback, tight end, Kincaid, Andrews, receivers.
Kincaid was out.
They got Flowers, but I mean,
he's mid.
He ain't no number one.
Khalil Shakur does things for him that are pretty nice, but
he's starting to come around.
Hey, there's 4 quarterbacks or 4 games where quarterbacks had 3 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns, and Josh Allen has 3 of those 4.
So let me ask you this then: if you're starting a franchise today, you would take Lamar over Josh, is what you're saying?
Personally, I would take Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen.
Let me ask you, what's 2 things I'm going to say is one, I'm going to ask why, but I want you to think about availability being the best ability as well. And then I want to hear your take.
Now, I'm with you on the availability, but Lamar Jackson ain't missed, aside from this season, has he missed an extended period?
He had some stomach issues one game.
I'll get out of here.
He did. He did.
For as much as he does with his legs and extending plays, you would think he would deal with more injuries, but I mean, I think he does it in a very safe way. It's about as safe as you can. He's smart with it. I think he's just as good a passer as Josh Allen. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, I don't, just to say this, put this on record too, you're not wrong whoever you pick.
No, there's no wrong answer. I just think if you compare Josh Allen's best season to Lamar Jackson's best season, you'll
I see what
see
you're
where
going
I'm,
with.
where I'm
Okay,
coming
okay.
from.
Yeah, I got you. I can pick that up.
You dig what I'm putting? Or no, that ain't.
Are those two the top tier? Are they in the top tier of NFL quarterbacks right now?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I don't see why they shouldn't.
Okay. So is there anybody else that you would put in their tier based off of this year?
I got
This
one guy.
year?
We're gonna get to him here in a second.
Mahomes.
We're gonna this season. I mean, he's been good.
Not
Don't
this
get me wrong,
season.
but
Well,
I don't know.
he's finally coming down because his pass rush isn't as good and his weapons aren't.
Yeah, and they have no run game.
He's still good.
Whoa,
It'd be
sub on
tough.
TikTok request.
Oh, my bad. I thought I invited you, brother. Don't get in here. All right, that'll wrap up Sunday Sauce. Moving right along to the flavor ladder. This is going to be power rankings with a twist. Instead of just best to worst, we're going to rank a few teams by categories. I'll kick things off. Cole, you asked for another one of those top tier guys at the quarterback position. Look no further than Matt Stafford and the LA Rams. I got these guys ranked as a team that nobody wants to face in the playoffs. I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. If you're not talking about them as the favorite, I don't think you're watching football. I don't think you're watching the game closely enough. McVay has these guys rolling. He's got them rolling. He's rebuilt this team on the fly. We thought this was like a soft rebuild. They were going to kind of fall off. We know they gave up a bunch of picks, all this stuff, but they got a few first rounders and they have hit on them. They're super balanced. When the whole team is healthy, including Matt Stafford, he's still one of the top 3 throwers of the football in the league. Arm angles, clutch. He can do everything. And most of all, he's got 2 dogs lined up outside the numbers. He got Devontae Adams, route running surgeon, Puka Nacua, who, crazy enough, even after missing a few games he missed, I would not be surprised to see him in the top 3 receiving yards category still.
They did a lot to get him
To
open.
tie it all up, you got Kyron Williams, who's solid. He's a solid running back. He does what they need him to do. But the most slept-on part about this team is the defense is young, they are fast, and they don't give a damn. You would think after losing a Hall of Famer, all-time guy like Aaron Donald, they would have slowed down, but I ain't seen it. They just look hungrier. Mix up quarterback experience, dogs on the offensive side he can get the ball to. Top 5 defense right now, that's a recipe for a Super Bowl, fellas.
Valid point. That's a valid point.
Somebody in the TikTok feed said football is just crazy this year. 100% true.
Yeah.
It's a weird year to like pick favorites because
Doesn't make sense.
Because as much as I hate to say it, the Eagles are probably the only consistent right now in the NFC. And then on that, again, I hate saying this because I've been anti these guys, but I'm also a realist. On the other side of that is on the AFC side, it's like the Broncos and the Colts. So it's hard to pick favorites. It's hard to pick, contenders right now. But if you had to give me anybody who could rival the Eagles right now in the NFC, the Rams are at the top of that list. Like you said, man, I've always thought Matthew Stafford was an elite quarterback just on a terrible, terrible football team. But, he still put up great numbers with him and Calvin Johnson, just a bad football team as a whole. And it's good to see him finally be able to compete in what he can do on that level, being a playoff caliber team and being able to put his talents on full display and not kind of hidden in the back like the same's happening with Myles Garrett in Cleveland. So shout out to Matthew Stafford for kind of sticking to the process and feel like he's getting everything that he's earned and deserves. And I'm a big Matthew Stafford guy, so I couldn't agree with you more there. I thought that the Rams-Seahawks game was a good, hard-fought football game that was, kind of football I like to watch. Being an offensive-minded guy, I wish there was a few more points scored, but all in all, it's a really good football game.
Or picks. Still a one-score game.
All right, so that's
And
what I got on my
Matthew
flavor ladder. Zach, I'm gonna
Stafford,
kick it to you.
yeah,
Who you got on your
Matthew
flavor
Stafford
ladder?
got to 500 in his career winning, so that's crazy. I think it was last week. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
Wolf.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. He just got the 500 after playing damn 30 years.
It's unreal.
Crazy career numbers. But anyways, moving right along to our next team on the flavor ladder. Zach, who you got?
Well, we're going to go with fraudulent, and I hate to say this. I know we got a bunch of fans. I'm going to go with the Bucs.
Ooh, you got the Bucs as
I'm gonna.
frauds?
Their defense is not good. Baker Mayfield's awesome. He's having to rely on 2 rookie wide receivers, or Ibuka and Tez Johnson, who are awesome. But coming down the stretch, I don't know if they can hold it. Obviously, they're missing Mike Evans, which really hurts. Lucky Irvin's out. Sean Tucker's been playing well for him. I think he had 2 or 3 touchdowns yesterday. But all in all, the defense cannot hold it together. I just hate to see it because Baker's really trying his best out there, but I think they're fraudulent. And when I say fraudulent, I mean they'll probably win their division. Kind of got, man, the Panthers are sneaking up on them. They still play them twice. I know that sounds crazy, but anything can happen in divisional games, man. It's basically a 2-horse race. And if you drop one of them, you're in trouble, man. So we'll see. But they could still probably win their division and maybe a divisional loss. I don't think that's, obviously fraudulent, but we had higher hopes for them at the beginning of the year, I know.
Indeed. I mean, nobody expected all
Jay
their
said,
best.
"Let him in."
Let me in.
Who said what?
Jay said, "Let him in."
I don't know why I want to let me in on the TikTok.
Me in.
There you go,
We want to see your face.
Boner Patrol. Let me
Let
in.
bring
Brody.
a crowd over here, man.
I do got Texas losing that bad. I think that after the mental loss they just took from Georgia and it being, don't get it wrong, they're going to play up for the game. I just don't think that they got the firepower right now.
South Carolina, you had one job.
Couldn't
You
do
had
it.
one job.
One job.
That ruined my Saturday, man.
They did it
I
for a
already knew
while.
you were getting break speed off us, so I wasn't worried about that. But I had to go take the girls to the park. I come home, it's 17-3, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Y'all go in there, watch Coco Melon. I'm going to watch this game. 1,000 cuts, man. And honestly, shout out to A&M because it's so easy to just be like, hey, you know what? We're still in the playoffs. We still have control of our destiny. They came out fire in the second half.
Yeah.
Hey, say what you want about A&M. They got a lot of traits of a championship caliber team, and I'm going to keep it at that.
They do.
What not enough people are talking about when it comes to A&M.
No, they're talking about them.
That
Go ahead.
defensive
Who they
line?
getting back? Who they been missing this whole time? Running back?
Who?
Mr.
Owens?
Oh, he's coming
Lost.
back? He's coming back?
Owens
Oh,
has been their main guy, but he got hurt last week. So
Yeah. I think Myles
I
is
told you who I like a lot. Concepcion.
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 Yeah. I just have to say it again. They haven't played a single SEC team with a winning record. So Texas A&M will be a great game. I mean, tell me that's true. There's truth in that.
I mean, they
There's
play
truth
Missouri.
in UT. Say it again. There's not a team that they play that has a winning record right now.
Mizzou was in the top 25. How would they have a losing record in the
South
top
Carolina
25?
was number 10. What are we talking about? They're 3-6 right now.
Not when they played.
Doesn't matter. I'm talking right now.
So when
played
A&M
Mizzou
played
last
Mizzou,
See,
A&M
that's-
Missouri had a winning record at that time.
they were probably 5-5. I don't know. ESPN's jacked
We're
up.
not gonna act like they ain't playing
Go
no
look at the
game.
standings. Go look
Yeah.
at it. Stand. Go look at the
I'm
standings.
going to tell you this now. I don't know what you're trying to get at, but you're about to piss me off because you know damn well that they played a lot of competition and stood the test for up to this point.
Go look at the standings.
Hey, they went and beat Notre Dame in Notre Dame. What are we
100%.
talking about?
100%. That's a marquee win. It's a marquee win.
Not bad, not bad.
They played the bottom of the SEC standings. That's all I'm saying.
Missouri
Man,
7-3. What the hell are we
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
Look at their SEC conference.
LSU is 6-4.
Look at the conference schedule.
Okay, now Missouri's 3-3 with a loss to A&M to put them at 500 in the conference.
Excellent. Where are they at?
LSU's now 3-4 with a loss to A&M.
All at the bottom of the conference.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
We're going to make his argument work one
They
way or
got
another.
control.
No, hey, that 1,000%. So if the argument was flipped, I wouldn't want to hear a damn thing. I'm just saying Texas will be the best SEC opponent that they play this year.
I have no faith.
So
in
what do
them.
they have to do to get a flower, a petal of a flower from you?
They already got it. I just said hats off to them for coming back in that second half.
No, but it's watered down, and you know what I'm talking about.
They're going to make the playoff. which is
Zach,
awesome.
you gotta
Who
agree
is
with Jordo?
Jordo?
Jordo said he'd agree with Zach. That's the first time
Is
we've
that
ever
Jordan
heard
Bedford?
that.
Probably
Is that
so.
Jordan Bedford? Jay Beasy, is that you?
Tell him I said he knows ball.
What it is, mini legend. I forgot how to read for the second.
My boy.
We have to mark this
I'll
day
be on
down.
TikTok
Somebody
in 2
agrees.
weeks.
Jordan Bedford's a good he's a good ball talker. So
He's a good ball knower is what he is.
he is.
You're
I
welcome here,
like
then.
talking football and baseball with that guy.
You welcome here then, Mr. Jordo.
Hey, A&M's going to make the playoffs. They're probably going to have a home game.
Okay, he's talking reckless now, so I retract every statement I just said.
Hey, say Jordan,
What'd he
I was
say?
with you. Well, never.
What'd he
I was
say? I
never
can't
with
name
you.
him.
But you're not gonna come on here disrespecting
I
no
was about to say, he gonna
A&M.
get in here and stir the pot.
I still love him, but Jordan,
You
you're being
definitely
dumb now.
stirring the pot.
Overrated.
Overrated, baby. Yes,
You're not
sir.
gonna act like
Yes.
Marcel Reed is not that guy.
I've never heard of an
He's that guy.
undefeated team in the SEC be overrated. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I know, because you don't pay attention.
You know all that good stuff we said, Jordan. We take it back.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm riding with Jordan all day. Here, Flowers A&M. They're having a great season.
That's why,
Leave it.
that's
Leave
why
it
I went to Buc-ee's and got one of these buckets so I could throw up when y'all start talking reckless like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
At least
You can't
prepared.
control who you play. I got one more grievance. I'll shut up. They have played Georgia one time in 14 years. Texas has played them 3 times in 2. What's going on there?
Yeah.
I do
Well,
agree with
last
Jordan's
week.
comment, what he just said. He said Marcel Reed is much improved from last year, but inconsistent, bro. He is a little inconsistent with
It
the
can be
turnovers,
inconsistent.
but he's so
But-
electric and so
He also has 2 guys
you
on the
ain't gotta
outside.
trust
If you
them.
watch
They're
that second-
undefeated.
You watch that second half of that game, I don't want to hear nothing bad ever said about Marcel Reed.
Nah, that first half, like I said, he was seeing ghosts, but man, that second half, man, he was dang near perfect. And
Hey,
he
I
was
was
cooking
I was
South
talking about him
Carolina.
today. They was like, man, I've never seen a quarterback who has a bad first half, and he did, and come out like it never happened in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
They
The
shut
second
him
and
down.
half, he was.
He,
Just for reference, that's what winners do.
I didn't hear that one part. Would you say that's what who does?
Yeah, winners. He's a winner.
Before Saturday, SEC teams were 0-281, went down by 27 points. A&M was the first team to ever do it. Shout out the Aggies.
Tap, I was about to say the exact same thing. Marcel Reed
It's up
got
there.
that call at halftime. Oh, I can actually play now?
Oh God. Okay.
Hey,
What?
and what a prick move by that cop too, by the way.
Here he's gone. He was just getting a
Good,
good old
yeah.
lag, man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that. No, he had no affiliation. I hear he's
Yeah,
fired.
can't do game days no more.
You know he out there
Yeah,
planting some
yeah.
evidence on somebody right
Well, you
now.
gotta get them. You gotta get people like that away from
Bro.
college kids.
You just messed up your extra check.
Fact,
Idiot.
fact.
Just trying to
Right.
be seen. Just trying to be seen.
This is
He
Texas,
double
baby.
checked both those guys too. He had.
Hey,
that
I know
freaky
this
thing.
this a little off script, but I have to know from you guys who's getting LSU, Auburn, Florida, Arkansas, Penn State.
Arkansas. I will say Arkansas had a guy. I'm not hearing any names, but he is choosing to go a different direction, and apparently Arkansas is upset.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
I'm
I
like-
heard it. It
I'm-
might be Lane Kiffin in LSU.
That's what the
I
streets
heard
are
that.
saying.
I heard they gave him an ultimatum, and he better decide soon.
he's playing
Yeah,
the game.
Ole Miss gave him an ultimatum.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's trying to get a contract negotiation. He's like, well, I got LSU on the phone right now.
Yeah.
We're talking numbers. What do you want to?
He's
you
Yeah,
want
the
to?
yeah.
kind of guy you don't want to give an ultimatum.
I just
You want
I
to
don't
play
want-
rough?
Yeah.
money's important, but you have a team that really. I mean, obviously they have good years, but they're not like a powerhouse in the SEC. You have them almost for sure going to the playoffs unless they just collapse. Like you're building something good. Why would you want to leave?
Lane
I guess the
Kiffin
resources
get
aren't.
a team like LSU,
It'd be nasty.
buddy.
Give him 2 years.
I think there's a conflict of interest
No,
though,
for
because
sure.
linebacker dates his daughter out.
One of the weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? All right, guys, we got a lot to get to, so let's keep pushing with our flavor ladder. Zach, I see you wanted to also chat about the Seahawks.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, man. I didn't really watch their defense. Their defense is pretty damn good, but can we name a moment Sam Darnold has played higher than his competition? You know what I mean? Like whenever he has a huge game like this, I guess you go back to last year when they played the Packers late in the season and beat them. I mean, this is a big game, man, and I can't really think of a time that Sam Darnold's shown up in a big game. I know Tap's gonna hate hearing that. 4 picks, man, and you're still in a 1 point or a 2 point game at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to carry it the rest of the way. Obviously, they have the Rams and the 49ers in their division. Not fraudulent watch, but maybe a good team that we see go down because of bad quarterback play. It's upsetting because the Seahawks are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, he's just not that type of quarterback to. He can be very manageable for you and really good at his job. I just don't think he's one of those, hey, get on my back, I got us.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good way to say it.
So,
And that defense is all over him all night. And I know it's tough, man, but you have the number one receiver right now in the NFL.
I think he's one of more of a guy who has to play with a lead. Not
Also
just
true.
Coming from behind.
Well, he had to come from behind because he put him there.
Yeah. 4 picks is crazy.
Yeah, and you got that guy slinging it over there at quarterback. You ain't gonna win too many of those.
But shout out to their defense for holding an explosive Rams team to 21.
They are good.
125 yards, total yards from the second quarter.
Well,
damn.
How crazy is that?
That's impressive.
So I just, and defense wins games, especially when it gets cold. Man, and Kenneth Walker's not having the year we all hoped he'd have. Other than JSN, they have that one rookie. Oh, man, I'm going to lose my mind.
Horton?
Yeah, there you go.
Torrey Horton?
Yeah, he's shown some flash. And they have the tight ends, Barner, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to cut it, man.
Hezzy, appreciate you joining.
They'll still beat the Cowboys.
Well, I think that's another one of yours.
He is. He's going to say something fly here in a second. I'm going to light him in half.
And there goes Secret Jace. Appreciate the gift, Tap. I'll throw somebody out there for the flavor ladder. Most likely to, if they make the playoffs, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have made it very public how I feel about Trevor Lawrence, how mediocre he is. I just don't like him. I don't like him. Everything about them screams one and done. But the biggest red flag is just like we talked about with the Seahawks, they're super inconsistent. One week, like yesterday, they put up 35 and they look like world beaters. They play, trash team the next week, and they can't put competent drives together. They can't everything starts to snowball. Trevor Lawrence starts to nut up, and it's all downhill from there. So I think if those guys are still in it come January, we're going to find out really early that they are not who we think they are.
No, they're going to be exactly who I think they are.
Agreed.
Division winners.
Can you name the teams in their division real quick?
Yeah, Colts, Texans, and Tennessee Titans.
So they're going to beat the Colts?
No, I'm just talking.
Man, look here. Houston is 5-5.
Second.
Yeah.
And if we had the time, I'd heat this thing up, and I'd make a case for Davis Mills being the starting quarterback for the Houston Texans until he proves he needs to be sat down.
That's in the division, Davis Mills is 8-4-1 in his career.
Look here. We here, baby. We here.
Got something going on.
I mean, look at the division.
Yeah,
Wasn't everybody just saying that the Colts was going to the AFC Championship? Now all of a sudden our division ain't good. The Jags are 6-4, right in the playoff hunt. I think they're the 7 seed, maybe the 8 looking in. Come on, man. Make your minds up.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say.
Still
spit it out.
Are the Jags a better football team when healthy than the Commanders?
Yes. When healthy, when everybody's healthy?
I would say yes, just because of the Jags defense.
The Commanders defense is awful.
Terrible.
The Commanders defense is...
When healthy, are the Jags a better team than the New York Giants?
Yes.
When healthy? Yes. I'm just playing.
I was
just trying to get a gauge of where we were at.
You've always been good at playing with it.
Impressive win by the Chargers, or to the Chargers, I guess. Without Joe Alt, they're awful. They are awful.
Ever since Justin Herbert started dating that gal, it's like been all downhill.
No, he had a little bit of sauce early in the year.
Y'all seen what Jason Williams said about Klay Thompson that pissed Klay Thompson off?
Klay gonna put hands on Jason Williams.
Well, you leave my wife talking.
Klay in his feelings, man. I don't know what he doing.
He light skinned, man. Let him have it.
Get off the gas.
What did Jason Williams say?
Yeah,
he said some flagrant stuff.
A PG version, he said a woman can make you basically drag a ship through the desert, but he used some different terminology.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he was blaming Klay not playing well on her.
At least he got a baddie.
Can't argue with that.
See, them took his shot away. God,
Clay's also on the back end of
took his legs from him.
Not like he was averaging 25.
A baddie with a fatty.
That'll do it.
From Texas, took his legs from him. Yeah.
Baddie with a fatty is undefeated. Else got anybody they want to throw into the flavor ladder?
Yeah, I'm rocking with my boy, Danny Dimes.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, my boy third in the league in passing. Who? Man, Danny Dimes is starting. No. Now, my boy Danny Dimes started in the league in passing. Who would have thought? I didn't think he would have been third in the league He's got almost a 70% completion, and he's toned down on the interceptions. I mean, 7 out of 10 games, he done toned down the turnovers a lot since going to the
the
Giants.
He's turned down the interceptions and the turnovers because he can go hut, here, bell cow, run.
Yeah, that's true, but that means why is he third in the passing in the league? Make that make sense. And what receivers do we got over there?
Because everybody has to respect the hell out of the Bucs because you're facing the best running back in football.
They got some weapons.
He got 3 receivers over there with 550 plus receiving. I mean, what? I mean, who would have thought Daniel would have been third? You named the top 3 in passing yards. I bet he wouldn't have been your third quarterback. I promise you.
I don't want to hear nothing about he ain't got no weapons.
He does have weapons.
At the beginning of the year, you swear to God he was going to be good because he had some good weapons and a good O-line. These words came out your mouth. Now, don't say he got no weapons like he's doing.
So saddle up and ride it.
I am. Why you think I'm on him? I'm riding him. Of course, I'm riding with him. I'm riding with him.
Whoa.
But you just said he ain't had no weapons. Who he throwing the ball to?
He got besides JT, who's over there like a number 1 receiver. Michael Pittman's not a number 1 receiver. Alex Pierce or whatever, he's not a number 1. And you got Tyler Warren, which is a rookie. He can be a top tight end in the league if he keeps it up. He can keep his production up. He'll definitely be a top tight end.
He's got some weapons.
Michael Pittman ain't a wide receiver.
I would say Michael Pittman ain't a number 1.
Man, numbers. He's not flashy.
Go look.
London.
I said look at his. Huh?
Who's a slot receiver? Number 1.
Who?
Damn, I can't think of his name. Slot receiver, plays for the Colts, number 1.
Josh Downs?
It was Josh Downs, but he went to 0. And the crazy thing is, the tight end leading him in yards over there. So, I mean, I'm not saying Michael Pittman's not a number 1, but how's your tight end got more yards than supposedly your number 1 receiver?
Makes sense.
I can tell you exactly.
But I never said Michael. I don't think Michael Pittman's like a top 5 receiver. I might give him top 10 if I might give him top 10. But I mean, the number's not there.
But if you give him top 10, there's 32 teams in the league. Therefore, he's a number 1.
I'd put him in top 15, top 20.
Oh, no doubt.
He's a number 1.
I said top 15 for sure. But I'm just saying, when you got Jonathan, when you do got...
He's the number 1 receiver on that team.
Yes.
Period.
Next to the tight end. But Buddha, you mentioned the tight end getting all those.
He's a top 32-1.
I agree. You mentioned the tight end getting all those catches just to wrap up the Colts. That's because Daniel Jones turned around and giving that thing to 28 2 or 3 times, and then he faking that thing to 28, sucking that whole defense in. Boop. That's how
I'm gonna just tell you, I think I could have some passing yards if Jonathan Taylor was my damn running
brother.
Not third in the league, but go ahead. Not third in the league, but go ahead.
You ain't no Danny Dimes,
bro.
Yeah.
Shane Steichen over there is
cooking.
Is giving them layups.
Yeah.
It's not like he's throwing in the smallest window. These motherfuckers running down.
He's averaging 265 passing yards a game. How does that? That's the bad for a quarterback? He's averaging 265 yards of passing yards a game.
I don't think you want to enter this conversation. I don't think you want to enter this conversation.
Buddha, I think you're just missing the point. It's not that he's...
I'm glad he can do all that because he got JT's in the backfield.
You got to listen.
Appreciate the love, Jazzy.
It's not the lack of production that we're talking about. We're saying he has the production because XYZ.
Because of Jonathan Taylor.
Sounds like somebody else.
Oh, appreciate it, Jazzy.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
Care to put a name?
No, because they're 9-2 and they've beaten so many good teams.
Let's move right along to the flavor of the week. We're going to spotlight a breakout player or surprise team. I guess Buddha kicked it off with Danny Dimes. You can't really call it a breakout. He's been having a solid season, but like having him thrown in there. Real quick, anybody they want to spotlight as far as a surprise team or a breakout player goes?
Yeah, actually, it's funny that you say that. I do. There's this guy who I just happened, luckily, to pick up this week in fantasy football who plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by the name of Sean Tucker.
44.
Nice.
Buddy went absolutely bonkers for me with 19 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, 34 receiving yards, and a receiving touchdown.
Whoa. Bananas.
Whoa. I'll tell you this. I faced Josh Allen in fantasy this week against the number 1 team in our league. Josh Allen put up 50.68 points, and the number 1 team still took an ass whooping from cold-blooded this week. because of my guy. Shout out to Mr. Tucker.
Raise your hand if you won this week.
How about that?
Hello.
I'll raise that too.
Nice.
I'd have been one game
guy-
behind first place if it wasn't for you.
I'm bringing people down with me, but
A guy that I want to spotlight, of course, I got to go with a guy from the Eagles.
Oh, yes. Get into it.
Hey, man, he had a 3-play sequence that was absolutely crazy.
Dog. Yes.
First play, he goes and covers Jahmyr Gibbs on a wheel route, incompletion.
What was beautiful about it,
Next
too,
play,
I'm going to cut you off real quick. What was beautiful about that is on that wheel route, he made the right decision in just turning around and hauling ass. He took the angle, got on top of the
you ain't
route.
got no choice.
Yeah. But a lot of guys, they start looking back at the quarterback or they run underneath it and run that banana angle. He took off. But anyway, go ahead. I just had to throw that. This gets me excited. I'm a defensive player.
Hey, I like when you break it down like that.
whoa.
Hey, but
Whoa.
this is another play.
Why don't you
The
two
next
just tie your
play-
genitals together and get married?
Whoa.
Hey, the next play, he has to cover one of the fastest guys in the league.
James?
J-Mo.
Comes
Have you-
around, comes over on a crossing route.
Have you ever noticed when Jay
And he
says
throws
something?
that
They're either the
incompletion.
best in the league at it, or they're stopping the best in the league at it. There's never a time where those people aren't.
You can't argue with Jamison
Hey,
Williams
man,
being
can
one
I
of the fastest.
can I have my moment?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Hey, man, this is just a 3-play sequence I wanted to talk about.
got
J-Mo
it.
comes on the crossing route. N'Kobe sees it coming. And the crazy part about it, you look at him, I'm like, why the fuck is he just sitting? Why is he just standing still? But he's waiting on J-Mo to come so he can start running with him to help cover the crossing route. Oh, my God, it looks so beautiful. Covers that up. That's an incompletion. The next play, David Montgomery funeral. He goes and blow David Montgomery up. Boom!
On that blitz.
Bro, he hit David
Yes.
Montgomery so hard. David Montgomery sacked Jared Goff.
It was crazy.
That's how hard he hit him. Bro, it was bad. Hey, man, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to shout out to Kobe Dean, bro. A crazy 3-play sequence. Hey, man, Jahad Campbell is good, but, man, Eagles defense has looked completely different since N'Kobe Dean got back. I'm not even going to lie.
I'm gonna say this, and I kind of touched on it a week or two ago. And Jay, for once, I don't mean this under the light it's gonna sound, but are the Eagles the most boring best team you've ever watched, or is that just me?
Rainy.
Good take.
Only if you like offensive dominance. But
Okay,
if you
maybe
like
so,
defense,
maybe so. But
If you
you
like
say that, and I'm
defense,
sitting there thinking like
boy,
when the
that's what
Ravens
they
were
say
really
right
good,
now.
like when the Ravens were really good. It wasn't because of their damn quarterback. It wasn't because of their running back. It wasn't because of their crazy receivers. It's because of the defense. I don't
No,
get that
for sure.
same feeling when I watch the Eagles. So like I said, I think the Eagles are the modern day Spurs of the NFL.
Except AJ
Hey,
Brown was
it's-
out of Philly.
It's a winning recipe, Jay, so I'm not taking nothing away. It's just not fun for me to watch them.
It's not, bro. I'm not even gonna disagree. with
Okay,
you.
okay. I was just
It's-
making sure I wasn't just
For
being
me,
a full ass hater.
being an offensive guy, I'll take the win.
Sure,
But
absolutely.
slow
good
it
win.
down inside.
It was a good win.
Right.
It was a great win. Shout out Cash. There was a crazy PI call at the end though that lost the Lions the chance. Really, they didn't have a lot going all 3 quarters. So what makes us think that one drive's going to have them tie the game?
It was just a bad call. You hate to see it in that spot.
Yeah.
Now,
Another
guy
for the
Another guy like
hold on, Buddha, before we switch the subject.
this for the Eagles. This,
I just wanted to say, okay, and that me being an Eagles fan, and PI Cole's trash.
Yeah.
I agree. When I seen it, I'm sitting there already. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh no.
But the refs owed us a few calls.
I knew you.
Oh, I'm not down that at all.
Hey, they
Yeah.
owed us a few calls. The
I was happy
clipping
in that
call by AJ Brown where he fell into
That was a bad call.
That was a bad
100%.
call. And then the offsides call, the false start call we got when our O lineman's literally touching the other D lineman's hand. We get called for false start when he's obviously in the neutral zone.
Was that on
Well,
touch push?
Brown.
I'm just
Yeah, that
gonna
was on
say
the
this.
Yes.
You saying that y'all are owed calls is mind-blowing to me because y'all get away with so much in that tush push every week. So really, no, y'all aren't owed any calls.
Hey,
It's
man, what you
gotten
got to say,
so
Booty?
it's gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad in the tush push thing that the guard's hands are past the football on the snap.
What are you gonna say, Dominique? Before we get on a tangent,
No,
let's
no.
not
I'm
talk-
gonna
let's
say,
not
Jalen Phillips, man, he's just getting his feet wet over there in that defensive scheme with them, and
I
I
don't
feel
want to
like he had a
mention
heck
it.
of a game, man. That he's looked like he's getting back to his old self, like when he was with the Dolphins over there, man. He's working havoc over there on that D line for him, and if he can keep playing the way he's playing with him, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and man, them three can be some impact monsters come playoff time. Once Jalen Phillips get his
I don't
feet
want to
really wet
mention it.
with that defensive line, man, he's gonna be trouble and hell to deal with.
How's
I'm
Jalen
just
good.
funny, man.
All right, let's wrap up our Eagles talk.
What
I
you
do
say,
want to
Kane?
throw one guy in their team out there for a spotlight breakout player and surprise team. A guy that Cole has said he hates almost with his whole heart at playing quarterback. My man Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers
I knew
beat the
you had it in
Falcons in
you, Josh.
overtime and
400?
swept the Falcons on the season. Take a
I knew you
second
had
to
it
give the
in.
man his flowers.
I knew you had it in you. Tedero and McMillan, take off. Let's go, baby. Need
Thing
it for my
is,
family.
I'm giving them flowers. They're at 500. They're in the
They're
conversation of
6 and
second
5.
in the
They're
division,
6
but
and 5.
nobody expected them to even be at this point. Honestly, nobody expected that.
No.
Bryce Young looks like a different quarterback, in my opinion. He had confidence. He had timing. He wasn't making bad throws. It seems like it's starting to click for him. The man went 31 for 45, 448 passing yards, set a single game franchise record for yards with 3 touchdowns, and he had a solid game last week. He's making throws outside the pocket. He's controlling the game and not just surviving. I think that's the biggest thing. So many games with him, it looks like he's just trying to get along and keep his head above water, like that little kid, in the pool with the wings on. Not anymore. Our young man is growing up before our very eyes. Easily his best performance, I think. I just wanted to give that man some love since he hardly gets any, especially from this podcast.
Is he better than? Is he? He took a step up past C.J. Stroud.
Nope.
Okay, I
Nope.
just
He's gonna have to win a playoff game. He's gonna have to win a playoff game to be in that.
There you go.
I just want to mess with you about that.
That was a great pull, Wolf. I'm happy.
Look,
you brought
if
that up.
CJ don't pick it up, Buddha, we might have a conversation. I'm not blind. I'll admit it. I mean,
Is he coming back next
Davis
week?
Mills.
Did Scott come back next week?
All right, anybody else got somebody they want to throw on the flavor ladder?
I got somebody not to that degree of what you guys were talking about. I'm just gonna pat myself on the back and bring up Troy
It's
Franklin.
going to be
who's
somebody
carved
we
out-
don't know.
Troy Franklin, who's carved out a nice little role as the number 2 wide receiver. He's a burner. Caught that last pass to put the Broncos over the Chiefs, even with the bad PI call there at the end that I thought the Chiefs were going to get away with. And Troy Franklin, man, is having a day. Go Broncos.
And I want to
Now-
say,
I would
man,
say,
as much as
Now's
I've been on the Broncos hate train, Bo Nix has looked really good, man.
Oh,
Give it to me. Give it to
I
me.
don't know. There's something about him that I just don't like.
I
Yeah.
think I know.
I think what you don't like is his ability to play football.
I think it's something else.
I think it's because
We like white people now.
he's like 25, but he looks like 45 at the same time. I don't know what it is.
And
Was he
also,
not in college for 32 years?
He was like
Yes,
6
he was.
years, no joke.
we can talk about Bo Nix, but the mastermind is Sean Payton. And we should have known that was coming. He's going to make sure he played like he's safe. Sometimes
do that
he'll
for
try to do,
Russ?
he'll try to be Superman, but especially when he's running out of the pocket and make a throw that he can't make. But you just know Sean's in his ear, like saying, "Hey, if you look at this is going to be open, throw it. Don't think, just do what I say."
Before we wrap up the flavor ladder, I do just want to mention, speaking of Sean Payton, that made me think of it. Did anybody see on the sideline when he ran over that damn referee and got that flag
Yeah,
thrown?
I did. Did they get a flag for it?
God.
Yeah, he got a flag
yeah.
for it. He can't be on the hill
Yeah,
almost.
he clipped that ref pretty good.
He almost got put on the IR. Hell yeah, he got a
Yeah,
flag.
he got fired that get back guy. Got fired a new get back guy.
No
Yeah,
lie.
for sure.
That's
All
fine.
right, let's get a little controversial before we get out of this thing. On our next segment, we call Spicy or Mild. Everybody will present a take. Everybody else will judge and tell if it's truly a hot take or if it's just lukewarm. Anybody want to kick it off?
I started off
Somebody-
with the Chiefs
Yeah.
not making the playoffs, and if they do, they will be on the road, and they're not good on the road. When they're in the playoffs, last week I was high on them, but man, oh man, a tale
Come
of
to
two
the dark side.
stories. Golly, man, I had high hopes for the Chiefs. I'm not gonna lie, and they don't
These
win
are-
their division
That's
so
not
much, so
looking
they
good.
get that home field advantage, and I don't even see them getting home field advantage, and they'll be a wild card team if they do make the playoffs, and I don't see them getting past the division round. I'm not
It's
gonna
not
lie
looking
to you.
good.
Especially if they
Too
gotta go,
might.
We
if
think
they
that's
gotta go on the
spicy or
road. If they
mild?
gotta go on the road, I think that's spicy. At first, I had them going to the AFC Championship for sure, but I don't even think I got them going at this. If they gotta go on the road in the division round, I ain't got them getting at the division round. If they gotta go on the road.
Jay, you think that's spicy or mild? Chiefs not making the playoffs.
Man, honestly, right now it looks pretty mild. I think this
Not looking good.
It's mild because it was brought up on this podcast 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
By
Shout out to Dow.
somebody. Yeah. Can you say it again? I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
Shout out to Dow.
Act like you've been there.
He really likes that.
I love it.
I'll say I
loves
think
it.
it's on his head.
I'm gonna go ahead and give mine, and I don't even feel like mine's probably pretty. Y'all have had y'all's thoughts on it.
Get crazy.
I think the Bills play in the Super Bowl this year.
That is spicy.
Yeah, I'd
think
say
the
spicy,
Bills-
That
man.
ain't spicy.
I'd say it is though because they haven't even made it to the
that
Super Bowl.
is
And I said I think the Bills play in the Super
Carolina
Bowl this year.
Reaper.
And
I don't
Yeah.
see it happening.
who do you see? Who do you see them losing to?
Anybody.
They could be the Broncos at this point.
About to say,
I hate it because the two best QBs that we just said were the two best QBs in the league really have done nothing in the playoffs.
yeah.
They've
Who's
done
that?
absolutely nothing.
Lamar
Lamar
and,
and
Lamar and Josh Allen.
That's done nothing in the playoffs.
the Bills made it
They
to
ain't
the
got
AFC
past Pat
Championship.
Mahomes. They just ain't
Yeah,
got
but
past
what
Pat
game are-
Mahomes.
Ain't got no
But what
Super
game
Bowl
are they
appearance, is
losing
what he
in?
said.
What game are they losing in?
I think they
Not
made
the
it to
Super
one
Bowl.
AFC Championship game. I don't think they made it to two. They've lost in the divisional. And Lamar has a losing playoff record.
I'm going to say this: if they are losing in the divisional, it's to the Chiefs, who are playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So for
I,
them-
I get.
I don't like that. I don't like that take. I
mean,
think
you
with-
gotta knock
with-
the king off the throne.
And now that the Chiefs are not going to, off of y'all's take, not going to be playing in the playoffs, I think that in the AFC, the Buffalo Bills are a top contender to do that.
I'm 100% on board with that.
Because if you
because
think
my
I'm going
only
to say,
thing-
if you think I'm saying the Broncos or the Colts, you are seriously mistaken.
well, you almost did. No, I agree with you 100%, but I just had to see them do it because I haven't seen it yet.
Sure.
I don't.
But
I
y'all-
don't agree.
But
with
y'all
him.
are, so
I
y'all are
don't
more
see Buffalo
confident.
doing
Y'all are
nothing.
more confident on the Colts and the Broncos, who have literally shown us nothing until today, at current time.
The Broncos
Over
are
a
not
team
in
Yes. This is my
How the
thing.
hell- How in the
Josh
hell does that add
Allen-
up?
Bro, Josh Allen has no. Bro, what weapons on the outside does Josh Allen have?
It's what
Cole.
Josh
That's my
Allen
thing.
is. It's what
When
Josh
you
Allen
get
is.
into the playoffs, that's gonna be a big factor.
Yeah, it is.
You saw it last year with Mr.
Hey, you
Mahomes.
just need to
trying
worry
figure
about
out
the
ball.
damn Eagles getting through the division while you talking. That's what you worry
Hey,
about.
we're
We
not
can
number
worry
one
about no
in
no
the
no. We can worry about other things because our teams suck. So we get to worry about other things. You better worry about getting through the damn division.
Rank up the 8.
Why we're not
Back
even
up to
talking about the
eight.
Eagles? Why
You don't have the same worries as us.
I think the
Oh,
Broncos,
I gotta say, I think that's
Broncos could
spicy.
beat the Bills. I think the Broncos could beat the Bills because of that defense.
Bingo.
I really do too, man. This is, bro. I don't know why. All of a sudden, every time you need him,
He's
he is
there.
there,
Delivers in
He's
crunch
good.
time.
He's there.
bro.
Like dominoes.
He can have one catch all goddamn game.
You know
But
him
when
out
it's the
of
fourth quarter and they need a big play, Cortland Sutton gonna make it.
Mhm.
when
And
he
Troy
was
Frank.
coming out of the Cortland Sutton was coming out of the draft from SMU. On so many mock drafts, he was projected to go to Dallas. I was like, perfect fit. He's a Texas guy, big body receiver, went to SMU, is going to come home to Dallas, and when we didn't get him, and he fell to the second round. I thought for sure he was a first-round draft pick. Ended up falling to the second round, and I was just heartbroken we didn't get him. I love his game. He's very, very good, man. That's the only way I could put it. He's not really great at anything. He's just good at it all.
Michael Pittman.
He's better than Michael Pittman.
Boom.
I'm just like
Nah, he's better than
comparatively.
Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
Comparable.
Comparatively, like they're not great
He's
at one
like
thing. They're just
I
solid
think Drake
receivers.
London,
as far
Michael
as the
Pittman.
play
Drake
style, he's like like a Drake London.
Drake
Michael
London's coming out, and I'm
Or like
honestly glad.
a less
Cody's
explosive George Pickens.
I think he's like a more explosive version of an elite tight end. He's always around the football. He runs good enough routes to get open. He can find those soft spots in the zone, and then he just got a little more wiggle after the catch. And red zone, Cortland Sutton's a scary human being.
Hell yeah! I'm
And
glad
Jay,
he
if somebody else gets on this TikTok and hollers out Jay again, you are going to get banned.
Cole, your jealousy is showing.
You're showing.
Yeah, I am.
Shout out to Makila. That's my
Jay gets
dog
all the
there.
love.
That's not a good look. Hey,
Hey,
Jay's love is our love.
Hey, Jay, we not me, man. We not me.
It's okay, buddy.
No, I ain't.
Jay
I'm
Bound.
used to the hating.
Hey,
Cole, I
man.
think that. I
When
think
you,
that.
you at the top like this,
Oh,
I'm kind of used to it.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, now that's why I hate you. Never
Yeah,
mind.
too much. You took it too far. Cole,
were
I
you
think
saying,
that
Mo?
was spicy just because I don't think hero ball wins championships. And that's all. And that's when the Bills are at their best, unfortunately, is when Josh Allen is carrying them across the finish
Sure.
line. That's not
Sure.
sustainable. That's my only argument.
Well, if it
'Cause
happens,
I would hate
know-
to see the Buffalo
know
Bills
that-
versus the Eagles in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a
It's gonna be a-
massacre.
I would hate that too, honestly, just because the Eagles were in the Super Bowl.
Thank you, Key. Have a good night yourself.
Anybody else got a spicy or a mild take for the
I got a
segment here?
spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, come on with it, Down. Let's hear it.
The Chicago Bears are
Go
doing
on.
things to my soul. They have a good run game. Caleb Williams is he's showing out a little bit. They have
kinda
weapons.
looking.
They have a good
He's been
defense.
at all the tools.
They're 7-3. They may win the division. You know what? They are going to win the division. I believe the Packers are fraudulent. I don't believe in the Packers. I don't
I
believe in the
don't
Packers.
think our producer's gonna like that.
You forgot about the
I
Lions,
see.
Bubba.
I don't care about the Lions right now. They got stomped by the Eagles. Caleb Williams may be the best quarterback in that division.
Talent
My
wise,
Lord.
Yeah,
For
you got
sure.
AJ McCarthy in there.
Jared Goff, he's a good quarterback. Talent wise, for
Jared
sure.
Goff,
And
talent wise, is not there.
he's starting to find his footing. And every time he scrambles, he is throwing dots to people. And he can also scramble and go get the first down himself.
How about them Cowboys?
And I've never been a big Jordan Love guy.
I don't want to hear
It's
anything
because he
other than
sucks. It's because he sucks.
is it spicy or mild? That's all you're supposed to say.
Now that's spicy, but I like it.
I think it's spicy.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay.
You said to win a division?
It's
To
a
win the
jalapeno.
division.
Yes.
It's just weird to me that y'all are saying this stuff again. Again, all this prediction stuff. Not too long ago, J.J. McCarthy was the next freaking coming of Tom Brady.
No, we just said he
Who
was.
said that?
I don't know who ever said that.
Who said that?
Nobody said
Really?
that.
Really?
Check
Nobody
the
said
tape,
how
yeah.
good he was. Nobody was talking how good he was. Nobody did.
Yeah, no, I said he's a good quarterback for sure.
Yeah, probably him, if anybody. Probably Zach.
Yeah, and I said he's a good
because-
quarterback.
because he's
Hey man, JJ McCarthy is an adequate quarterback. He deserves a spot in the NFL right now.
I love that we talk about adequate here. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I know I'm more right with that comparison than you are saying he's closer to Tom Brady. In my words, I know that.
In the land of mediocrity that Dow loves to talk about so much, I will say, the Bears are a good football team. Y'all said how good. Okay, the Bears are a good football team. Y'all said how good the Panthers have been and how good Bryce Young's looked. Stop traffic for a second.
Hmm?
The losses that Dallas has now taken are starting to brighten up a little bit because when they happened, we were getting clowned for losing to those teams. Remember, and
Everybody
I'm
but
not
the
being
Cardinals.
funny here.
No, everybody but the Cardinals.
The Cardinals don't get a pass. The Cardinals don't get a pass.
That is a great point. That's a spot on.
And I'm
100%.
not saying Dallas is good by any stretch, the worst defense I've ever seen in my entire life. But
Not
it
tonight.
kind of takes a little bit of those blemishes off. I didn't get to watch one snap of the Cowboys game tonight. I will rewatch the game.
It's not
Does
good. We're up by
anybody know, though,
17.
It's game over.
Yeah,
Does
Cowboys
anybody
win.
know
They won 33-16.
how Quentin Williams looked in a Cowboys uniform today? He played
I
good
couldn't
football.
get
He had a
you.
sack.
You
He
said
had
he
a
had a
sack.
sack? Go ahead.
I saw Overshawn make a couple
Overshown's
plays.
back. Overshown's
Oh,
back.
DeMar and Overshawn was back tonight.
I
We
seen
got
him
a
make
pick. It's against
got
the
a pick?
Raiders. Yeah, no, he didn't get a pick, but we got a pick.
Okay.
Haven't had a turnover since the.
Marquise Bell had the pick.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that
it was
one.
tipped up. Yeah, Bell's so damn slow. What the hell? That should have been a house call.
He was slow. My God.
That was crazy. I'm thinking
He
pick
had-
six.
He
get
caught
some
a cramp. Y'all know that. He caught a cramp.
I think it's fair to say
Towards
that was
ACL.
a
Bro,
must
it looked
win.
like he was moving in slow motion.
Who do we play next week? That's what I want to know. Because we still have Kansas City. We still have the Chargers.
fixing to go
Yeah, this is what we play next week, baby.
Yo,
This is what we
baby.
play next week, baby.
Bro.
Hey, and guess what? Eagles rocking that Kelly Green, baby.
I
That'll
don't
be
care
hot.
what color they're rocking. I'll tell you this.
We rocking
If
that
the
Kelly
Dallas
Green.
Cowboys mess around and beat the Eagles, Jay, I advise you to be absent from this damn podcast.
Yeah.
Because you won't get a word of nothing in here.
Hey,
I'm sure.
guess what? We ain't lost on them Kelly Green. The damn sure ain't gonna be next week.
What
I'm
better
sure.
time than
Look.
next week?
I think this will be a good week to fine tune that offense for y'all, Jay.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Get right, Dave. Get right,
Hey.
Dave, for AJ Brown.
right.
That
Game.
defense playing like they been playing. I'm sorry, baby.
They gonna make Dak work for it. That's
No,
Hey,
good, baby.
I don't want to hear that. The front seven, solid. Y'all don't have a lot of people that can guard CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
Yeah,
now, if Dak
yeah,
can
that's true.
get the ball to them, is a whole nother
No,
story.
y'all do not.
I said what I said.
Don't start making names
said-
up that nobody's ever heard of.
Both of them. Hey, you forgot that we got a guy named Quinyon Mitchell, right?
Can't guard both of them.
Quinyon Mitchell,
Hey.
CeeDee Lamb, George
Hey,
Pickens.
and
What
a
are we
guy
talking
named-
about?
Cooper DeJean.
He's a scary white
What are
guy.
we doing here?
He's a scary.
What are we doing here?
Hey, you
What?
put CD in the slot against Cooper DeJean. I'm sorry, Jay, but I'm taking CD 9
No.
out of 10.
little cooking
You take
going
who
on
you
over
want
there.
to take. Hey, man, watch the tape.
Koopa's gonna get a little
Watch the
spice in
tape.
his
I
play.
know I'm familiar
Watch
with
the
his
tape.
game, but it's
Hey,
levels
watch
to
the
it.
tape.
It's levels.
Are you telling
Hey,
me
watch.
that?
Hey,
Cooper
man, you talking about the same guy who was in the slot growing Jamar Chase?
We're talking about the same
Yes.
guy who I won in the slot versus CeeDee Lamb. That guy.
We'll see.
You heard me.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we are going to see.
You tell him
No,
to sit
we
his
will
ass in
see.
that slot next week if he
Hey.
want to.
Hey, you better have that got enough time to give it to him. Let that
We're
damn
not-
2.7.
We're not worried.
All right,
valid point.
we've been on the Eagles for a while. Let's go ahead.
Yeah,
and
let's get
wrap
off
it
the
up.
Eagles. They're very good. I'll respect.
Jay, you
that.
got a spicy or mild take you want to throw at us? Because I'm
Spicy take, I got.
telling you now, I'm
Eagles lose
coming
by
through. I'm
21.
coming through with a doozy, brother.
Hello.
Hey, spicy take, I got.
He ain't got nothing next.
Jaguars win a playoff game this season.
Let's go, Jay. Let's go.
We'll say
That's spicy.
we'll say anything on here.
That's spicy.
Jaguars
mine.
win a playoff
Spicy.
game this season.
They beat good teams.
That's
When y'all
spicy.
say it's spicy, it's like when Russell Wilson did the Subway commercial.
It's
It's
spicy.
spicy. Yeah.
They've beaten good teams. What team's going to show up that day? That's the question we have to ask. Leave
I-
going.
The Jags better hope that the Jets get in if they want to win a damn playoff game.
Not
My
happening.
thing is, and I won't get too far into it because I want to end it. I want to wrap us up with my spicy or mild take. But I think the AFC this year is weak, and I think
Pretty weak.
100% the Super Bowl champion is coming out of the NFC.
I could see that.
1 trillion%.
You look at all the division, not all the division leaders, but you look at the Patriots and the Colts. Do your research. Look at the record of all the teams that they beat, and look at some of the losses they've taken and some of the
Yeah.
close games they've been in. I don't believe in them. But
Also,
while we're on the
unproven
AFC, I can get behind that. But I just don't see a whole lot happening in the AFC as far as the Super Bowl goes. My spicy or mild take, guys, after what, a 1-5 start, I got the Baltimore Ravens going on a historic run, sneaking into the playoffs, peaking at the right time, and they will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
That would be fun to watch. What are they right now? 4-5?
They close to 500. I know that.
Yeah.
The
It all
Ravens
depends
will
on the
do it.
Steelers, man. It all depends on the
It is
Steelers.
They're
spicy.
5-5.
But hey, if they do get in, they are scary.
They're 5-5. The Steelers are 6-4, and Aaron Rodgers may have just broke his hand.
What
Y'all like
happened to
Mason
the
Rudolph?
hero ball conversation that was just told to me?
I think the Ravens defense, they have done a complete turnaround from what we've seen earlier in the season. Look, it's scorching hot. I told you, it's hot. It's hot, baby. Look, we know what Lamar Jackson does. He affects your whole scheme. Your whole defense is dictated by him. I've seen them do some stuff offensively that we hadn't seen in previous years. They gonna run the ball. That's always a recipe for playoff ball. Derrick Henry still got some go in him. He ain't prime Derrick Henry, but
He had
he's
100
still
yards
Derrick
yesterday.
Henry.
First time in a while.
Yeah, he got his guy back. They ain't
You
loading the
cook a
boxes
cup of
now.
noodles in a crock pot, don't you?
Hey, that's all right. That's the best way to cook them. Like
It's
I said,
super
that
spicy.
defense.
They're
Go ahead.
stepping up. Go ahead. You're good.
Yeah, I think that defense is rounded in the form. Early on, it was just a lot of blown coverages, a lot of just weird looking stuff that I think they're starting to clean up. They're starting to get to the quarterback. They're getting healthier. I got the Baltimore Ravens going on a run, sneaking into the playoffs, finding themselves in the Super Bowl where they'll lose. But still gonna be a hell of a thing to watch.
That'd be fun to watch. It's
just
super
to
spicy.
piggyback on that, I got the Dallas Cowboys going on a historic run and winning out the season. And
Clip that.
I'd be with you if
Clip
it wasn't
that.
statistically impossible.
Cole just got taken
The
of the
Ravens
year.
still got a chance.
Clip that.
Was that
No,
Zach?
it's just Cole just got taken of the year because that's coming true. Clip that. No, Wolf, that's super spicy because I got 5 words for you. All roads lead to Denver. That
And Bo
defense
Nix.
is something serious, man. Bo Nix is not. I mean, he's good. He's good. The defense is unreal.
well, I got 4 words for you. Hail to the no.
That's not 4 words. Yeah, it is. Wait, everybody was on Kansas City last week, and that didn't happen. So what are we talking about?
I already told you, Buffalo.
They also beat one of the best teams in the NFC, if not the best.
Who?
Philadelphia.
They did, but Philly has also been hit and miss with that offense.
Philly's
It's
9
been a lot of
The
miss.
way they won that game, oh my God.
Philly's 9-2.
They got some impressive wins.
And
You
I
know who
will
else is
say,
9-2?
The Eagles remind me of the Chiefs last year.
100%.
Speaking of the Chiefs, we didn't speak on this. They're now 0-5 in one-score games this year.
Funny
Other
how
thing
that
about the
works.
Being
Eagles, though,
15 and up.
I know you're going to get to one up
we
them,
weren't
Jay.
blowing people out last year either.
Yeah.
One thing, though, you were doing last year was being better on offense, and you're not doing that this year.
Jay,
Not
A.J.
really.
Brown wants is so bad. He
The
just
running
told
game was a lot
offense.
better last year, but
Therefore,
passing
y'all were
game, they
better.
get going to the playoffs.
Therefore, y'all were better.
All
All right, to wrap
roads
us up,
lead to Denver.
Buddha, BYU got built. Anything you want to wrap us up with? Giving Tech a little bit of love.
Man, we gonna win the conference championship and see us in the 5 through 8 seed. First round will be in Lubbock at the Jones. Promise you.
Let's
Flip
go.
that and take it.
I'm so down bad right now.
Will Baylor be there?
Absolutely not.
In attendance, maybe like in the stand. Like, yeah, well,
In spirit,
Speaking of belts,
yeah.
yikes.
Yeah.
we ain't got to
I'm
go.
so thankful we don't play Tech this year because they put 50 on. And with the
That'd
in-state
be-
rivalry like that,
It
there
might
is
be
no,
60.
there's no getting off the gas. Like, Iran is getting
One thing I
fired that
do
night.
want to say, one thing I want to say about Tech, that linebacker is fun to watch.
He is fun to
He's
watch.
nice. What's his
My
name?
God. Jacob
Jacob
Rodriguez.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's
I
nice.
don't think
Heisman hopeful.
I don't know. I doubt he won the Heisman, but he should definitely get a trip to New York.
He,
And like me
he
and Dal was
deserves-
talking earlier before when we started recording, like if you look at his numbers, him and Mateo, like it's like he's leading him over tackles. You know, he got him in forced fumbles, got him in sacks, got him in touchdowns. You know, defensive touchdowns. Like which I don't think Mateo won. He was like the runner up. Well, when he went to the Heisman, but I mean he got the numbers like completely, if not better than Mateo. He's gonna win it. It'll probably go to a quarterback, but he should definitely get an invite to New York
I was just
does.
about to
for the
say, but
Heisman.
he deserves it too.
If Marcel Reed win the Heisman, how he gonna win the Heisman?
I didn't say he
No,
was
for
going to
real.
win. Who?
So-
I didn't say he was going to win the Heisman. I
That
said he
Heisman-
Nah,
he
most
should
likely,
give.
I ain't gonna lie. They probably gonna get to Jeremiah Love, but
He's
I
up
want
there.
Marcel Reed to win.
Julian Sands up there, I think is his name. No, not Julian Sand. Who's the
Who was that quarterback from Indiana? Because he's been like they've been raving about him a lot. That quarterback from I
Mendoza.
can't think of his name. That friend
Mendoza?
something, I don't know. Yeah, a guy from Indiana.
It's been. I'm not being funny. It's been a lackluster year for the Hawks. Can we agree on that? The stats aren't. I mean, at this point, it's
The way
anybody's game.
Marcel Reed played in the second half, man, I feel like he's probably number one. Just watching him play that second half,
Every Heisman winner has that signature game. That was it.
It was
going,
that two totally, man. It was that second half he put on the show, and that I feel like that should probably put him at number one, at least in the Heisman race. I don't know how the voting goes. I don't know how the committee goes on the Heisman, but just that performance, after you was down 30-3 at halftime, and you come out and put up 28 unanswered points. The defense shuts them out. Like, you was making some unbelievable throws, and he threw for like four something. So I mean, he stepped it up big time compared to the first half he played. So I mean, I feel like he should be number one front runner, not by a long shot, but definitely should probably be number one right now in the Heisman race. Which I don't know how the committee votes on that and how it goes.
Another thing I want to say about that game, right before the state trooper stuff happened, did y'all see the guy who caught the pass?
Nick Harvard picked it on a curl.
Harvard, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We'll be talking about him
You want
next
to
year.
talk about a freak?
Yeah, he is a freak.
He's
Real
a
quick,
freak.
Cole had a great point, Heisman moment against a 3-6 South Carolina team. It's hard to deny that. Who were once ranked number 10 in the country because ESPN likes money. Hard to deny.
Hey, man, one thing I can say about South Carolina, they ain't lacking no talent over there.
No, they got
That's
talent.
for dang sure. They
Sellers
are
and
talented.
are studs. How do you not get a field goal, man? How do you not get a field goal in a whole? You score 30 in the first half and you're shut out in the second half.
Tough business.
Man, and them defenses like that though. And them defenses, they got a top notch. I don't know what happened in the first half, but that defense it's there.
Yeah,
it's there. Good. That defense is there. But I do like Jay talking about that guy from South Carolina, that DN, Dylan. Well, I'll tell you about Stewart, or what's his name, Dylan Stewart, or that's a freak of nature. Number 6 for that end for South Carolina. That was he was disrupting that game the whole game.
We've seen those before. They don't really pan out.
I'm not saying he's like
defensive ends from South Carolina.
God. Okay.
Some of the guys been in the league forever.
Hey, we'll take him. We'll take him. He's finding his footing.
All right, guys. I think that's a good point for us to wrap it up today. Appreciate everybody out there to join us on the live. My boy Eddie Tapp looked like the Cowboys won him a little bit of money. You don't get to say that very often, so that's nice. But if you're digging what we're doing, please show love, like, share, follow, subscribe. We on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, all the things. We'd appreciate it.
Hey, boy.
Until next time, this has been Stirring the Pot on behalf of Big J, Coach Cole.
Yes, sir.
Zach Deasy.
All roads lead to Denver.
Cowboy Buddha.
Reckham Tech.
I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf. Keep stirring the pot, folks.
Man. Boys is getting quiet. Going to get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through.